Sister Wives. Janelle Brown dishes on her favorite form of therapy and how it's helped amid her life detox. Sister Wives Season 19 recently premiered, and Janelle Brown is rebuilding her life after leaving Cody Brown. The single mother has been through a lot in the last few years and is determined to live her best life. In the new year, Janelle announced she'd be focusing on herself and freeing her life of negativity. Since then, the reality television star has worked hard to create the life she always wanted to live. No longer being held back by Cody and the Brown family, she has finally been able to start thriving. Changing her life hasn't been easy, and there have been ups and downs, but Janelle has remained focused on her personal goals. During Sister Wives Season 19, Janelle moved away from Cody and what remained of the Browns' failed family. She left Arizona, bought a parcel of land in North Carolina, and started to build her dream home. For the first time in her adult life, Janelle could make decisions for herself with no regard to Cody or his other three wives. In January, Janelle posted her New Year's resolution to Instagram, and it was all about a life detox. The Sister Wives Season 19 star announced her decision to focus on freeing herself of the toxic energy holding her back. She laid out her plan for how she planned to achieve her detox goals, which included physical activity, diet, and spiritual connection. It's about making space for greater peace and clarity by detoxing my life emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Read her caption. Janelle lost her beloved son, 25-year-old Garrison Brown, in 2024 and is still trying to heal from the devastation of such a soul-shattering loss. She's also rebuilding her life after ending her marriage of 29 years. It's no surprise she's determined to rid her life of the bad energy holding her back. Throughout the years, Janelle has always dreamed of farming. Unlike her ex-husband, Cody, who was a certified city dweller, Janelle wanted a different lifestyle. Her dream was to grow her own food and live closer to the land. When the Brown family bought a large parcel of land at Coyote Pass in Arizona, Janelle thought her dream would finally come true. The Sister Wives Season 19 cast member was busy planning an extensive system of greenhouses where she could grow most of the family's produce. The family fell apart before they could ever develop the land. The Browns recently sold the Coyote Pass land at a tidy profit, but that didn't mean the end of Janelle's farming dreams. Since leaving Cody, the Sister Wives Season 19 star has purchased her land in North Carolina. She started building her dream home on the property and started Tata Farms, her flower-growing business. Janelle often posts about her new gardening life on Instagram, and she has never looked happier or peaceful. Her 2025 detox has been going better than expected. Under the golden New Mexico sun, Janelle Brown stood barefoot in her backyard, a cup of peppermint tea in hand and the scent of sage swirling in the breeze. For years, she had lived in a whirlwind of shared schedules, rotating bedrooms, and emotional balancing acts. But in this new chapter, one she boldly calls her life detox, Janelle has discovered a form of therapy that grounds her more deeply than anything she ever expected. Honestly, she confessed during a recent candid sit-down filmed for Sister Wives, one-on-one, "I never knew how much I needed to be quiet. Just still, and that's what gardening gave me." Yes, gardening. It's not a dramatic answer, but it's a deeply Janelle one. Quiet, persistent, restorative. The former polygamist wife, once overshadowed by Cody Brown's chaotic web of control and the tensions among the sister wives, is now finding liberation in the dirt beneath her nails and the gentle rhythm of tending to life that blooms at its own pace. "I started small," Janelle shared, smiling as she looked out over her newly built raised beds filled with romaine lettuce, cherry tomatoes, and lemon thyme. "Just a few herbs in pots. I didn't expect it to feel so healing, but the more I planted, the more I started to feel like I was planting new parts of myself." After leaving her spiritual marriage with Cody, Janelle admits she went through what she calls a spiritual and emotional cleanse. At first, she focused on nutrition and physical health, joining gyms, eating clean, and working with a health coach. But she soon realized she needed something beyond the body. "I had to heal from all the years I felt like I was putting myself last," she said. "I needed to detox from the mental clutter." That's when a friend recommended horticultural therapy. While Janelle never officially enrolled in a program, she began mimicking the practice at home, spending intentional time with her plants, connecting with nature daily, and keeping a garden journal to reflect on what each planting season taught her emotionally. "It's not just digging and watering," she explained. "It's a metaphor for everything. Letting go of what's no longer growing. Pulling weeds, the emotional ones too. Making room for new things. Being patient with yourself as you bloom." Her children, especially Savannah, have noticed the shift. "Mom's so much lighter now," Savannah said in a recent episode. "Like, there's this peaceful glow around her." Even Cristin Brown, who remains a close friend and ally in the post-polygamy era, joked in an Instagram comment, "I swear her tomatoes have a better social life than Cody ever did." But gardening isn't just therapy for Janelle, it's become a statement. "I used to have to ask permission for the smallest things," she said. "Now I grow what I want, eat what I want, and spend time where I want. Every time I pull a carrot from the ground, I remind myself I grew this on my own." She's since turned her modest backyard into a sanctuary. There's a meditation bench nestled under a fig tree, solar lights strung along a trellis, and wind chimes that dance whenever the wind picks up. And, in a particularly poetic move, she planted a lilac bush where she once imagined a porch swing shared with Cody. "Lilacs mean renewal," she noted, "and they smell a whole lot better than resentment." Janelle's life detox hasn't stopped with gardening either. She's also embraced silence as medicine. No more chaos in the background. She's replaced her reality TV noise with gentle flute playlists, audiobooks on personal empowerment, and sometimes nothing at all. "There's power in hearing your own thoughts without someone else's voice trying to override them," she said, clearly referring to the constant pressure cooker that was life in the Brown family dynamic. Fans have rallied behind this new chapter. On fan forums, people have dubbed her the Garden Queen, and hashtag Janelle Grows trended briefly on TikTok after she posted a time-lapse video of her backyard transformation. Still, the path hasn't been without moments of grief. "There are times I kneel in the garden and just cry," Janelle admitted. "Not because I'm sad, exactly, but because I'm releasing all these old versions of myself. The one who said yes too much, the one who stayed too quiet." As she tends to her sunflowers and pulls weeds near her zucchinis, Janelle finds clarity. The garden doesn't ask for perfection. It just asks you to show up every day. "That's what healing feels like for me now. Showing up. Even on the days when I'm tired or unsure. Especially on those days." She hopes to inspire other women in similar situations. "You don't need a whole backyard," she said. "Start with a single plant on your windowsill. Take care of it. Take care of you. Watch what happens." In a life once defined by shared space, Janelle now relishes her solitude. Her therapy isn't performed in a sterile office or on a therapist's couch. It's alive, blooming, sometimes messy, always real. "Gardening gave me back my sense of control, my confidence, and a real sense of peace," she said, voice full of emotion. As spring turns to summer, Janelle continues to sow new seeds, both literal and metaphorical. Her journey isn't just about moving on from polygamy, it's about reclaiming joy in the smallest, earthiest ways. And as her tomatoes ripen and her lavender stretches toward the sky, so too does a woman who, for the first time in years, feels fully rooted in herself. Would you like a companion photo or social media style post to go with this story?